Breaking news this morning that an Air India plane has crashed in the western city of Ahmedabad. That plane was a Boeing 787 Dreamliner. It was powered by GE engines, and Phil LeBeau joins us right now with the latest. Phil?
And Becky, at this point, the main focus for those who are at the crash scene in India, seeing if there are any survivors at all. There have been reports that there are obviously many fatalities. Whether or not anybody was able to survive this crash, we don't know at this point. In terms of the investigation into the accident, that's going to take some time. The first priority is looking for survivors, and then after that, those victims who were killed in the crash, removing those bodies. Then investigators will be able to say, okay, let's look at the aircraft. Let's get the cockpit voice recorder. Let's get the data recorder. Let's see what went wrong with this flight. Very unusual for a plane to lose power like this a minute or two after taking off. There's no indication at this point what may have caused that, but that's going to be the primary focus for the investigators. Why did it lose power? Was there something structurally that went wrong? Was there something with the engines that caused the plane to fall so quickly? Those are going to be the two primary questions there. I have reached out to veteran crash investigators and have said, look, based on what you're seeing so far, is there anything unusual here? And all of the ones that I have talked with so far have said the same thing. Nope, too early, not enough based on just what we know and what limited video is out there to even speculate as to a possible cause for this crash. But for Boeing, this is going to add new scrutiny in terms of quality and the manufacturing process for the 787 Dreamliner. There have been more than a few critics who have said, look, this is an aircraft that is not properly put together. A former Boeing engineer has said that. Boeing has refuted all of those accusations in the past, and the Dreamliner has a very safe track record. This is the first crash involving a Dreamliner in terms of the engines. These are GEnx-1B engines. Those are one of the primary engines for the Dreamliner. It also has a very strong track record. So both of those come into this incident with good track records. Now we'll find out if there was something that went wrong, either mechanically, within the software, etc. That's going to be the focus for investigators.
And Phil, that could take days, I would assume, at least, before they really have any clear indication of what happened. Yeah.
Absolutely. Look, Becky, it may take weeks or months. I mean, there have been accidents where they have a general idea, but they don't have the root cause. Investigators don't for a long time. And you'll see while India, because it was a crash in their home country, they will lead the investigation. But no doubt the NTSB and the FAA will have teams. If they're not already on their way to India, they will be shortly.
Phil, that looks like a fairly densely populated. I mean, it looks densely populated just to
yeah.
I mean, I don't know what we're talking about here in terms of people on the ground, Phil.
Right. And that's why it's going to take some time. I know everybody wants the answers right away in terms of what caused this. Get the data recorder, get the cockpit voice recorder. The primary focus right now in India, are there survivors? And if there are not survivors, once that's determined, then getting the victims' bodies from the wreckage. And as you mentioned, Joe, it's a populated area, so this could take a little bit of time.